What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're going to be comparing the Roto Grip Tour Dynam-X to the 900 Global Exponent. Now, these two bowling balls are both on the newer side, and I think that they're both going to be really good house shot balls. So on today, we're going to be bowling on a fresh, typical house shot at Sam's Town, and we can see which one of these might be better for my game on a very high friction house shot here, like I said, at Sam's Town. So make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you like the jersey I'm wearing in this video or in any of my videos, coolwick.com, use my promo code Napoles10, and then down below in the description there's be a link where you can order any of the balls featured in today's video or in any video, anything bowling related. It is a great way to help support the channel. So guys, question for you guys. What is your go-to house shot ball and why? Genuinely want to know. We're going to be here at Sam's Town on lane 1 on a fresh, typical house shot. All right, first shot of the video here, we're going to start in the Exponent. And as always, we're going to start a little bit straighter and then work our way in. Yeah, they feel pretty tight today. Yeah, so far, they're not hooking nearly as much as they normally do here at Sam's Town on 1 and 2. So that's okay. We'll stay a little straighter here to start. Which I am A-okay with doing, by the way. But you guys already know, I like earlier, smoother balls from a little straighter, so this should be right up my wheelhouse. One more here, and then we'll get into the Tour Dynam-X. All right, same spot with the Tour Dynam-X. We'll see if we have to make any kind of adjustment. See how this looks. Yeah, similar motions. I feel like the Tour Dynam-X might even be a little bit more pop down lane because of that asymmetry. Now, I wish I could play this part of the lane every time I bowled, but it's not always there, so I got to take advantage of it right now. Oh, that was a bad shot. Got lucky. All right, so this is actually perfect though, because this is when I like these kind of balls. I keep them nice and in front of me and don't have to shape them a whole lot. Oh, missed right. Oh. But you guys can see just how tight they are down lane. I missed it right a little bit. And typically here at Sam's Town, when I miss right, it hooks a ton. Here, it didn't even make it back, and the machine didn't even register it. All right, so for some reason, everyone wants to know where I'm standing, my speed, everything. My speed's about 15.5. I'm standing at 22, but I do drift a little bit to the right, so don't expect me to finish at 22. And now we're in the Exponent here. So I started at 22 and I finished at 20. Speed's right around 15.5. Rev rate's around 390. For those of you wanting to know, one more shot here. All right, again, finished at around 20 on that time. So I haven't moved my feet, and then target-wise, I'm trying to hit about 7, 8 down lane, but anywhere between second and third arrow at the arrows. Really, my target here at Sam's Town is always going to be down lane. Oh, that's dirty, 9-pin. All right, gonna throw one more with the Exponent here. I'm gonna move 2 left with my feet, 24. Same target down lane. See if we can get a strike this time. So that was a strike, and I got to like 24, 23 with my feet. I do drift a little bit to the right. All right, back in the Tour Dynam-X, gonna stay at 22, which is where I 9-pinned with the Exponent, to see if that's there, and if it's not, I'll move left. We'll make an adjustment no matter what we see here. So I went a little high. I also threw it a little bad. We'll throw one more shot from there, then we'll move left. All right, never want to move on a bad shot, so we're gonna go back to that same spot, 22, make a good shot, and then make an adjustment here. All That went flush, so I personally wouldn't move, but for the sake of the comparison, I am gonna move just to see. All right, so this is gonna be the same move that I made with the Exponent. 2 left, keep my target the same down lane, and see how this is gonna look here. Oh, that's disgusting. All right, so even though these balls have pretty different cores, the RGs are similar, the differentials are not, and the Tour Dynam-X is an asymmetrical core with a very small asymmetry of 0.010. On the lanes, they are very similar. And I think that has to do with the cover stocks. And because of that, they're allowing me to play at almost the same part of the lane. But if I am being hypercritical, like I try to be when I do these comparisons, is that the Tour Dynam-X allowed me to play a little bit straighter, longer so far than the Exponent. But when I moved left to the Exponent, it did look really good. So I think that either one of these can be a really good option for you in league. And I told you guys, the Exponent is gonna end up being a monster on the house shot leagues, and I still stand by that. But the Tour Dynam-X is definitely putting its run in the money for a really good house shot ball as well. So we're gonna get back on the lanes here and just continue to chase both of these left until we get to one of their breaking points. All right, back on the lane of the Exponent, and for the sake of this video, I'm gonna move left, but if I was bowling for score, I definitely would not move left. So I was at 24, I'm gonna move to 27. Just create a little bit more shape through the fronts and see how it handles it. Good shot. I slid like 27 that time, so it ended up being even. And the Exponent seems crazy versatile. And naturally, when I move left, guys, I'm gonna slow down a little bit. I'm gonna come around it a little bit naturally. So same spot here. Let's repeat another good shot. All right, no need to move, so we're not going to this round. Let's make another quality shot. Let's post it at the line. I really spun that one, no good. Throw one more, since I didn't really like that last shot with the Exponent. Throw one more, then we'll get into the Tour Dynam-X. There we go. There we go. All right, so this next shot here is gonna be the Tour Dynam-X from 27 with my feet where I was just at with the Exponent. This is the big question I have for this ball. Is it gonna be able to handle when I move in? Yes, I think it's because of that asymmetry. Don't let that lower differential fool you into thinking that you can't play further in with the ball. That asymmetry is gonna do so much. And one of the things that I'm thinking is that, remember when weight holes were a thing and you took like an IQ Tour Solid and you popped a weight hole in it and all of a sudden it turned into a completely different bowling ball? I think that's what that Tour Dynam-X is. It's like mimicking that weight hole movement down lane. All right, same spot again with the Tour Dynam-X. Yeah. All right, we'll do one more from that same spot, and then when we change balls, we'll move in again. Oh, all right, gonna move left again. My feet are gonna start at 31, but I do drift right, like I said. And this is not a part of the lane that I would really go to with these balls, because I think if I was for a score, I would still be moving, I would still be further right. Yeah, that was scary. Let's make a better shot than that. All right, let's try to make a better shot where we don't stick on the way over there. Same spot, looking for a better result. No, look, that doesn't look bad. I just don't like playing there with these kind of balls. So I'm gonna move back right to 25 with my feet. Get a little bit more up the lane, and hopefully just as good a strike. I threw that terrible, but it struck. All right, back in the Tour Dynam-X, I'll throw one from deep, but I want to throw the last couple from a little bit straighter from where this ball looks really good from. Almost got there. Yeah, we got to move right. Yeah, I think when you get far enough left, the extra differential in the Exponent is definitely going to help. So this is going to be 25 with my feet with the Tour Dynam-X, and hopefully, or this should look really good. Yeah, that's where it's going to look good from straighter. All right, this is going to be the last shot of the video here. Same spot with the Tour Dynam-X, just because it looks that good. There we go. Oh, that couldn't have been a better shot to end it. All right, time for Luis's hypercritical overthinking segment of the video. When we compare the Tour Dynam-X and the Exponent, the biggest difference that I'm seeing is that the Tour Dynam-X allows me to play straighter longer, and I think between the two of them looks the best from straighter, while the Exponent allows me to chase it left faster, if that makes any sense. So if we're talking from a versatility standpoint, I think that the Exponent will be the more versatile one. But if we're strictly talking which one looks best in a vacuum, I think that the Tour Dynam-X looks best from anything right, 25 or right. And then when I start to move in, I think that's when the Exponent is going to start looking a little bit better. But either one of these you absolutely cannot go wrong with on a typical house shot where there's a lot of friction. I think on extreme over-under, both of these balls are going to look really, really good, albeit I think with a little bit more surface, especially for those over-under conditions. But guys, thank you so much for joining me in today's comparison. I'm trying to talk a little bit more in between shots, kind of like really give you guys my initial feedback. And if you guys like that, let me know. And if you don't like that, please let me know as well. Till next time. And that was just a dream.